Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Form and punctuation. By now you would have seen that claims, because they are written in the English language and they have to be in the form of a complete sentence, it follows the same rules of punctuations as a normal sentence. But because of the limitation by convention of having to write a claim in a single sentence, it is sometimes required to use punctuation in a more emphatic way than you would normally use punctuation in your normal sentences. Now, since it's written in a single sentence, there is a need to separate the different parts of the claim so that a person who sees it is able to easily understand the invention. Now, this is largely done by punctuation. Separating the different parts of the claim is done by punctuation. We use commas, semicolon, and colon. We also use a break. A sentence is broken to start off as a part of a same sentence. So we also do that through breaks. Now let us just show you how comma, semicolon, colon, and break can be used to create different parts or to distinguish the different parts of a same claim. Now let's take the claim for a car. A car, which is the preamble, comprising, which is the transition. Transition is followed by a punctuation mark, a colon. A chassis, followed by a punctuation mark, a semicolon. B, an engine mounted on the chassis, again followed by a punctuation mark, a semicolon. A drivetrain powered by the engine, followed by a semicolon. And notice there is no punctuation after and. D, wheels connected to the drivetrain. It ends with a period. Now, if you look at this, a car is in red, which we understand as the preamble, comprising in blue, which we understand to be the transition term, and the remaining is the body. So the body tells us how the parts are and how they interact with each other. The engine is connected to the chassis, it is mounted. The drivetrain is powered by the engine, so there's a connection there. And the wheels are connected to the drivetrain. Again, it shows how the various elements cooperate with each other. Now let's take a closer look at the punctuation. Now, the use of the colon follows the transition. It may be there, you could also do it without a transition. Just the break can convey the idea that this is a separate part of the claim. Now, the semicolon appears in three places, does the role of defining or distinguishing each element. So each element ends with a semicolon. And you have a full stop which completes the sentence. Now notice this. After the drivetrain powered by the engine, there is an and. Now the and creates, after the and you make a break, and that will denote a separate element.